Hello and welcome to this video. I'm about to start working on the sound treatment of the new studio, and that will be done by using these things, and these things will handle the up and mid frequencies, and we have then what are called bass traps, which in this case are rock wool slabs, and these will mainly be put in the corners, and these will handle the low frequencies. What usually happens is that people actually cover these in wood. I didn't do that because it adds quite a lot of mass to them. So what I did was I glued the fabric, which is this is just cheap bed sheets, grey bed sheets, to these pins are just holding while it was drying. So, and because these will not be moved, once they're in situ, they'll be fine. So we've got two there now. Because we're removing these from the old studio, what's happened to this one is it's obviously come away from where it was glued originally, so it's going to be re-glued. When we come to make the high and mid frequency sound diffusers, if you look over there, you'll see we've got actually a 9-panel one there, although there's some boxes in the way. The way that these work is these are just stuck straight onto the wall. Now what happens is that when you take one off, as we have done there, you are left with glue marks and it will ruin the wall. So don't want to do that in the new studio. What's going to happen is I have bought some what's called artboard. Now this thing's about £3 a sheet. I bought 10 sheets, so more than enough to cover. And the way this works is we will glue them to, if I just get some of these sheets so that you can see, so they will be glued in really whatever pattern you want, really, but I tend to sort of go for this sort of idea, so that it looks something like that. So move that one to there like that, so that they. Now, what does happen is that if you see there is a gap. That's okay. We don't mind. It's about keeping the boards rigid. Once they're glued on, I will then leave a bit of a gap here, and I will drill some holes. So I will end up with 4 holes in my wall rather than a whole load of messy glue mark if we ever need to move them or take them down. When I come to make slightly smaller ones, I will basically just cut the board into either thirds or into a 4. So thanks very much for watching. More to be continued. If you like what I do, please hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next video.